what, when it comes to behaviour and sort of helping teachers with this, what exactly are Labour going to do? What are we going to do to reverse this obvious problem for teachers?
So many of those problems were there before the pandemic, but I do think the pandemic has made things worse, not least because I think lots of children are increasingly struggling to adjust to life back at school, or have missed out on some pretty important moments around transition, or have missed out on big chunks of their education, and sometimes lack the ability to interact with their peers in a way that is positive and constructive. And I think that feeds through into some of the behaviour problems that we're seeing now. We can't turn back the clock, and it's a source of real sadness to me that we didn't have a proper post-pandemic recovery programme, the kind of which that Sir Kevin Collins had recommended the government should bring forward, but that hasn't happened. I think first and foremost, it's about the shift that we need to see in terms of the status and standing both of the profession, but also education as a whole, and its value to society and what government regards as important. So I don't feel at the moment that we've got a particularly good relationship between government and schools. And I think part of that fracturing is then the relationship between schools and families. And that feeds through, I think, into some wider attitudes about how we sometimes a lack of respect for teachers, both within the classroom and beyond.